right. Well, since we're having some beers, we're having some beverages, and Binder, you're having your soda and your mason jar per usual.
That's
there
right.
You go. Boom.
The only way to have soda.
It counts. Let's watch the latest craze in right-wing get cash quickly kind of schemes, where they take one culture war issue in that they've decided they're going to all coalesce behind in one particular time, and it's usually about how this corporation is woke. And they provide an alternative for it. I mean, Ben Shapiro is doing it with his movie studio because all of the movies are so woke. His compatriot Jeremy Boring, right, did that with the chocolate because the M&Ms decided that they were going to go woke. And now Bud Light has gone woke. Bud Light typically, drank by a lot of women and non-straight white men. That's the stereotype, right?
You can't spell Bud Light without LGBT.
That's exactly right, Brandon. That's exactly
just
right.
Not in that order. I had to really, really check my spelling on that one. That was pretty good.
I mean,
it's right there. LBGT. Damn.
Look, this is how they tell us, though. I mean, they can't outright say that they're pushing the LGBT agenda. They have to put it in the form of like some sort of secret code,
It's crazy.
It's like it's the way that the left imposes itself upon the world through anagrams. Anyway, so with that said, you guys there's new beer on the market because apparently there's not enough, even though there's thousands and thousands of brands that you could choose from. But if you're a right winger that hates the fact that Bud Light did business with one trans influencer, then you can pay hand over fist for whatever this is.
America's been drinking beer from a company that doesn't even know which restroom to use.
All right, pause it for a sec. Just from a marketing perspective, do people want to associate taking a shit with drinking beer? Because he's around the restroom a lot.
I mean, he comes in the clip we're about to see. He comes out of the restroom with the can. Look, play it.
I know. Why are you drinking beer inside of the toilet, or inside of the stall, dude? Just go.
He was taking a shit.
He was filling up his cup with a ladle. That's.
All right, here, keep going.
America's been drinking beer from a company that doesn't even know which restroom to use. That's why I created Conservative Dad's Ultra Right 100% woke-free beer.
Woke-free beer.
As conservatives, we're constantly getting hit in the face, left and right, by the woke mind virus. The last place we want it is in our beer. If you know which bathroom to use, you know what beer you should be drinking. Stop giving money to woke corporations that hate our values. And to the rest of you woke corporations, stay the away from our kids.
Can we rewind it just to his pitch again?
Yeah, of course.
Really, I mean, if you're gonna pull off the whole manly conservative dad thing, you gotta have a better throw than this. Please play that throw.
Oh, I know. I mean, honestly,
come on.
This ad is just an excuse for him to like dust off the old mitt from high school and relive the glory days. That's all of this is just cosplaying, but. Yeah.
Can we get that baseball throw up again? I want to see the let's play it from there. I mean, look, please catch the little leg coming up at the bottom of your screen. Go ahead.
We're constantly getting hit in the face, left and right, by the woke mind virus. The last place we want it is in our beer. If you know which bathroom to use, you know what beer you should be drinking.
Come on, man.
Did they closed caption this themselves? Because it's not very intuitive.
No, I mean, I would imagine that they did.
Also, I appreciate that when the Dylan Mulvaney B-roll ends, he is back exiting the bathroom.
Yeah.
As if it was like he time traveled back into the bathroom to re-exit the bathroom.
Yes. I mean, well, he didn't go into the women's bathroom because he knows not to do that.
No way.
But he came out, like, everyone wants to associate their beverage or their food with the germs that are in the bathroom, right? That is the best connection that you can make. Bathrooms, urinal cakes, and beer.
Good evening, Patriots. Are you tired of getting blasted in the face every time you have a drink by the woke mind virus? Well, it's time for a Patriot drink. Ultra
listen,
right.
I'm not a drinker, but isn't like the classic thing people say when they drink a bad beer, like a terrible tasting beer, they just say it tastes like piss
Tastes
water?
like piss.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't be more on the nose there, buddy.
Yeah.
What are you selling to your audience?
That's what freedom tastes like, Matt. Freedom tastes like pee.
He's like, I'm coming out of the bathroom. This can is open a little bit, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about what's inside.
People, and this is something I learned from crypto too, like people will accept a premium on pricing on a shoddy product if you associate it with freedom.
Yeah.
Like I think more so than any.
Remember freedom phones?
Yeah, I think more so than any ideal or value. If you say that like this is so you can escape being sissified by the woke mind virus, people will pay up to a 50% markup.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like, that's because that's the only way that business can work because you have such a small customer base.
And guarantee.
And just so people know how this works too, like these conservative businesses that are just answers, like the non-woke version of a major product, like if you're wondering how it pops up so quickly, it's because these are just white labeled products. Basically,
Yes.
they pay other companies to just slap on a custom label that they make so they could present it as their own product. So they're likely
At a huge markup, by the way.
Right. So they're likely paying much less for a subpar quality product that they had no hand in actually creating.
Yeah, no, it's like legitimately at the animal cracker factory. They just have 3 buckets. They go like Stouffer's, Trader Joe's, and like anti-woke animal cracker bucket, and then just like ship them out to the different distributors.
It's perfect.
Same cookie though, except at the last one you're going to pay like 80% more.
By the way, this guy, his name is Seth Weathers, and he is the former director of Donald Trump's 2016 Georgia campaign. So that's where he kind of made his career. But now this seems like really promising, the anti-woke beer thing, because most people who drink cheap beer like Bud Light, they really want to wait 3 weeks for shipping for a similar product. Like Bud Light is a beer that you're getting on a budget, right? It's not a high-end beer. So that people who are interested in buying Bud Light are gonna pay for really expensive beer that comes in the mail. I don't know, but here's Seth Weathers saying, it's like Dan Bushbauer ordered. Hopefully, pricing can come down soon. He says. Seth Weathers responds, once we get enough sales, we'll be able to produce in big numbers. We have to start somewhere against the mega corporation trying to take down our way of life. And Drew responds, we'll order, but it comes at $30 for a 6-pack?
Wow.
Also, just emailed you about an opportunity to market this to over 30 conservative email lists. Okay, great.
I love that the guy's like, hey, you're really ripping me off, but also I will help you rip other people off.
And I will guarantee this now, that this product will sell in a limited run at that $30 per 6-pack price, which seems just completely unreasonable, and then it will go away once this hoopla has subsided.
And it'll be investigated by the FDA.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but we really do live in a scam economy. This is like so transparent. $5 a can. I mean, how much are your values really worth?
That's a good point. You missed the plug for your podcast, Binder.
Oh wait, I did. I'm sorry. I got to tell you.
No, the moment has passed.
He said,
I don't want to rewind it. Just tell me.
He said we live in a scam economy, and then looked at the camera. There we
Thank
go.
you. Oh, I really messed that one up. I got text messages when that happened. Of course. Right. Of course.
All right, well, with that, I mean, we'll have some of our woke beverages and perhaps take a call.
This Sierra Nevada tastes like CRT.
This cider might as well be Soiter because it's just so full of soy.
It's just so weak. So the masculinity is not
I mean, I'm
there.
seeing your estrogen levels go up and up and up and up.
I'm tempted to buy the anti-woke products just to see how they taste, but they're always so expensive. Like it's really you can't
It's not
justify.
even worth it for the prank.
You can't justify giving them money for it. You really can't.
Salt Lake Lefty said Alex Jones supplement beers. Mrs. Shapiro's DAP. Hey conservatives, tired of paying $19.99 for a 30-pack of woke beer? Pay $19.99 for a 6-pack of our non-woke beer. Good joke, Mr. Shapiro's DAP, but it's actually $30.
People will complain about inflation and then they'll pay $30 for a six-pack of beer because it's anti-woke.
Right.
Well, when I was in high school, I used to go to this liquor store and they knew I was underage and they'd sell me a 30-pack of Pabst Blue Ribbon and they'd be like, it's $32. And I'm like, I see the price on the shelf. It's not what you're saying it is, but you know I have no choice but to buy this because I'm going to a party and I have to bring something. Like they're trying to exploit me in that way. So for that, like basically this is that was the underage tax. This is the I'm a conservative idiot tax. Western Masshole. Nice of the anti-woke beer to threaten to stay away from our kids whom are famous for their beer consumption.
I mean, Emma, besides.
I guess.
I think a great point that people were making online the past couple of days is like, did any of you ever hear of the person that they're angry Bud Light partnered with, Dylan Mulvaney, before the conservatives made her this huge issue?
I have only heard of her in the context of right-wing outrage.
I've never heard of her before.
Like Matt Walsh did a video, or Charlie Kirk did a video of her when she visited the White House, and that's the only reason I knew who she was. Like, it's total Streisand effect stuff.
Yes.
Like, we know who she is more because of this shit. Like, I did
Yeah.
not know who she was before.
Right.
I was just vaguely familiar with her as like a TikTok person. And we all know we could pretty much just ignore TikTok people altogether. So I don't really understand why they're like, it's just so dumb. And then they're like cheering over like $1 dip in over a week, by the way, $1 dip over a week of Anheuser-Busch's stock. I mean, stocks ebb and flow all the time. If they actually had an effect on the parent company of Bud Light, you would have seen like a significant drop of some sort. It wouldn't be the regular dips and spikes that any company finds any given week on the stock markets.
Right. Connor Roy 2024. Beer drinking men hanging around restrooms to keep our children safe.